Yo, I'm going to show you a video. We're going to jump straight into it. Watch this.
People with borderline personality disorder, in my experience, is that they're often quite intelligent, and you see in the person with borderline personality disorder something like the waste or the squandering of tremendous potential. They seem capable of thinking through the nature of their problems and analyzing them and discussing it, but not capable whatsoever of implementing any solutions. And technically, there's no relationship between IQ and conscientiousness. It's very weird. Because if you read the neuropsychological literature, and you read about the functions of the prefrontal cortex, they're usually conceptualized in intellectual terms. And they're associated with planning and strategizing and so forth. And
Something that I'm awful at.
that's what conscientiousness is planning and strategizing and implementation. But the correlation between IQ and conscientiousness is zero. And so is the correlation between working memory and conscientiousness. Zero. And zero is a very low correlation, right? I mean, really, it's hard to find things in psychology that are correlated at zero. Things tend to be correlated to some degree. They tend to be interrelated. The borderline seems to be able to strategize and to abstract, but not to be able to implement. And so the intellect per se seems to be functional, but it's not embodied in action. So it can be frustrating to be associated with someone who has borderline personality disorder, because they can tell you what the problem is and even tell you what the solution might be, but there's no implementation.
I think I'm going to cut it there. So to sort of break down what Jordan is saying, we have the ability to know what we need to do to make ourselves... we have the ability to know what we need to do to be able to change how we think and feel, and a variety of different things. But the ability to actually put that into action seems to... The two don't correlate. They're two separate things. And I feel like I get stuck on this so often. I know what I need to do in order to make myself feel more fulfilled, or feel better, or feel like I'm doing something useful with my time or with my days, or feel like I'm making some sort of change. I always feel like I need to do those things. But then I come up with ideas on how to make these changes in my life, and then I never do them. For example, I'm a trained actor. I went to East 15 Drama School in 2019. My dream has always been to be an actor. That would be a dream come true. I get to be anybody that I want to be, and I find that really satisfying. But over the last 2 years, I have said to myself, Reece, you need to get back into acting. Reece, you need to get back into acting. You need to do more of it. And I think that, and I know that that will make me happier and make me feel more fulfilled. But yet I still don't take the initiative to actually go and do it. And it's a really difficult thing to comprehend, because obviously, just go and do it then, is the answer. Of course, just go and do it. You've thought about what the answer is, so go and do it. But I still don't do these things. I think Jordan hit the nail on the head with it. I think it's one of the most difficult things about borderline personality disorder, because we know what to do to make ourselves feel better. We know the things that once made us happy. We know the people who made us happy. But yet, often I felt like I didn't go towards that. I knew that those things would make me happier, yet I chose to not go there. And that brings so many difficulties with it. Just choose that option. I really struggle with choosing the positive option, the one that requires more effort and anxiety, and the scary things is often the better choice. It's just going through the feelings. Do you know what? I think that's what it is. You know that that's the happy place, but then at the same time, just in getting to that happy place, it requires a lot of ups and downs and lefts and rights and roller coasters of emotions just to get there. You know that once you get there it's fine, but it's along the way. It's very difficult. I hope you can relate to what I've just said there. I hope that makes some sort of sense to you if you have borderline personality disorder. And if that is the case, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear your sort of thoughts on the different situations that you have gone through. If anything, it makes me feel more understood, which is amazing. It's been nice but intimidating talking to the camera like this again. This is, you know, exactly what I'm talking about in the video, in terms of, I know that this makes me feel better once it's out there, but actually the process of doing it is scary. So it's getting through that process to get to the other side and actually make a video that I hope people can gain some value from. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe. But yeah, see you in the next.